Ladies and gentlemen, Doja Cat.
It's been a long time since you fell in love. You ain't coming.
What's up, gorgeous people? Hope you guys are doing great. You're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, you're highly welcome. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like, share. And for my returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you haven't liked, thank you. Right, as you know, here in the UK, we're heading to winter. So I have decided to revisit my wardrobe and get myself some nice turtleneck dresses. So I have put in place and drafted a pattern and made turtleneck dress. I'm very sure you'll love it. And if you want to see how I drafted the pattern and put the pieces, everything together to make the dress, keep watching. See you there. This is what I would like to make. This pattern paper for this particular tutorial, and I have a long ruler here. I have the scissors, both scissors, the fabric scissors and the paper scissors. I have here the marker, pattern master, and the the measuring tape here and the pins for when I need it. So let's begin. As you can see, I have the front and the back. I have the measurement, the shoulders, bust circumference, waist circumference, shoulder to waist, a waist hip line. I have the sleeve, the dress length, elbow. I have everything here to make the pattern for the dress. So let's get started. So I'm starting from the shoulders. The shoulders divided by 2. So I've marked my shoulder divided by 2 here, and here I'm just gonna take half an inch. This is half an inch now. That's my shoulder slope. So I'm taking 3 inches here for my neck width, and then for the depth, because here I'm drafting the front and the back together. The front I'm taking 2.5 inches center back, and this is the center front neckline. So I've already taken down half an inch for my shoulder slope. I'm just gonna draw a line here to connect the neckline. So I will have to, yeah. My bust to waist is 16. Waist to hip is, mine is 8 inches from waist to hip. So my total length is my total length here. Let's say up to there. So I'm going to take the circumference of each part. And then for the hip, I'm just squaring them, so drawing a line all through. So let's find the armhole. So make sure you take the armhole round and then you divide by 2. I'm just going to find the middle part of my armhole. For the front, I'm going to be taking half an inch in. Hope you can see what I'm doing right here. So I'll have to connect the joining to this part of it. This is the back. front. Just to remind myself that I've got both together. So now I'm taking the circumference measurement here for my bust. Oh, that's bust line. There's waistline. If you can see. This is the hip line. Bust divided by 4. Waist divided by 4. So I have it marked down. Hip line divided by 4. I'm going to connect all the lines straight to the hemline. So I'm going to connect the waist to the hip. And the hip to the head. Hip to head. Take the same measurement from the hip line and take it down to the hemline. But in this particular one, I like to take out about ½ an inch, not too much, from the hemline. Straight line from the cap to the elbow line. Circumference. So you're gonna be dividing it into 2 parts. So first of all, you're gonna have to consider the part that you using center back and the front. So For me, I'm taking this part of this pattern as my center back and here as my center front. So I'm going to be dividing my bicep by 2. So I'll mark the same thing here. So half on each side. So I'm just going to join the line together from the middle of the cap, towards the top here, join it together. Hope you can see. Try to make it as clear as possible. This is bicep. So I'm just going to join the line. Divide it by 2. Each side. Going to join the line from the bicep to the elbow line, which is marked. I've already divided it into 2 parts, so I'm dividing the half again. And here, same way. From this line, I'm going to be taking half an inch down. Take half an inch down here. And from here, I will be taking 0.3 up. And here, I'm going to be taking 0.8 up as well. So I'm going to be drawing a line all the way from this part, take it down, take it up here, all the way, yeah, take it up here and then down, and this way. Here 0.6 here, 0.3 here in the middle, and then here is 0.4. So I'm going to be drawing the curve with my pattern master. Properly here. So I need 2 inches from here now, plus half an inch seam allowance here, and half an inch to connect to that. So in total I'm taking 3 inches from here. So I'm going to be adding half an inch all round as my seam allowance. This is my new elbow line. I'm adding half an inch all round. Stretch fabric like this as well. So So I've cut it out nicely. So I've got my seam allowance here for the back, and the seam allowance I have half an inch here for the back. So I'm going to cut out the front part with this, with the pattern, because the front is done. So putting both together, right side to right side. I'm connecting both shoulders together. Half an inch seam allowance. Just gonna go and sew all this area, the seams, the side seams, and then the shoulder seam. It's all plain. So if you don't have a serger, it's okay to use zigzag stitch to keep it in place and to make it look neat. Pin everything in place. You have this once you've done. Connect it to the sleeve first, then I'll do the armhole too. This. Ensure that the seam side are lined. Just be careful because you have 3 layers, so you don't mix out any. This is where your notches come handy. Makes the connection easy. Be careful not to stretch it so you don't have excess fabric. you.